My name is Andreas Alfons. I'm an associate professor for statistics at the Econometric Institute. I'm originally from Austria. I did my studies and my PhD there. I spent a few years in Leuven, and then I came here, and I'm here for about 10 years now in Rotterdam. Besides work, I like bikes a lot. That's all I think about pretty much. And I like to ride them, I like to work on them. It's what helps me keep a good balance with all the thinking that I do at work, and I like cats. My research develops around developing statistical and machine learning methods, and central to my research is the question, how can I break statistical methods? For me, it's interesting to know when a method fails and gives random, irreproducible results, and I like to use this knowledge to develop a more robust methodology that works reliably in a broader array of settings. I develop open source software for the methods I develop. This is really a central part of my work. Robust methods and open science are really two sides of the same coin for me. They both aim to increase the reliability of empirical research findings in science. So open source software is really a big part of my thinking. I'm like half a computer scientist per training, or maybe like 40% of a computer scientist. For me, it's quite natural to include open science practices into my work. Like I said, I develop open source software, but I also make replications files for my own papers available and encourage people I work with to do so as well. So from the very beginning, when I start developing the methods, I also envision of what the software should look like, focusing mostly on what it will be for the user to use the software. How can I make it user-friendly? What inputs do they need? What outputs do they need to get out of it? And more importantly, what names should I give all of these things such that people can remember stuff? I'd like to thank, most importantly, the people who nominated me for this award. I don't know who they are, but thanks a lot. I appreciate it very much. And I would also like to thank ERIM and ESC for their commitment to open science in general, and also for acknowledging that software is an important part of methodological research, and that it's valued output that is important for societal impact of methodological research.